Hello everyone, it's Sean and welcome to Reader Day 5. Today I will be showing you what I have on my iPad. It should be on the screen. So, social plus reading. Mr. Reader for RSS, really simple authentication. News. Tapper Talk HD for forums, I'd visit. Alien Blue for Reddit, of course. Twitter, self-explanatory. iBooks and Self Classics because there are some quite decent ones in there. Work, Adobe Ideas, because it's an Ace app. Pages, Numbers and Keynote, of course, for my processing. GarageBand for music, iMovie, iPhoto. And this is Keynote Remote, which means I can use the iPad as a clicker, or, WordPress for my blog. Photoshop Touch, because Photoshop is great. Money/shop, my bank, Apps App Pro, which tells me when new apps become available. Apps gone free, of course it's self-explanatory. Debt Manager, because it helps me monthly. iTunes, of course. eBay and Amazon are self-explanatory. Ocado is a delivery system in the UK, and they deliver from shops such as Tesco's and Waitrose. Quite UK deals is quite good. Apple Store, because there's free apps on there sometimes. Watching YouTube Plus, because it allows me to download YouTube videos, but I doubt it's on the App Store anymore. Podcast, of course, self-explanatory. Remote for my Apple TV, Mac, and everything in between. BBC iPlayer, iTV, 4 on demand, and Demand 5, and all British catch-up apps, so I can watch programs that have been on recently that I've missed. NAS/network. There's Airport Utility. Another Protect, which is a VPN service, so people can't see what you're doing on your iPad through the network, which is great. I recommend it. Download Lite for when I'm out somewhere and have to download something with a Mac. I just download it on here. FTP Swipe for obviously FTP connections. OT Wi-Fi because it's free Wi-Fi to everyone. You don't even have to be with OT. ColorQuai is an IRC Internet Relay chat client, so it's great if you're into IRC. QManager, QRemote, QMobile, and QFile are all from a QNAP, so I can access stuff on that. Other has 1Password. Of course, it keeps all my passwords in there, locks them all up so no one can touch them. Splashtop, so I can access other computers from the iPad. Skype, everyone knows what that is nowadays. Geekbench is a benchmark tool. Shazam and Soundbar are both music discovery tools. Speedtest is a network test tool, obviously, as well as HTML5 and JavaScript. With Baby is my baby monitor. My EE is because that's who I'm with this iPad. Of course, I scan them down there because that's quite handy when you're out and about. Day One is my journal. Theory Test is obviously a theory test. Littlewoods is the catalogue I'm with at the moment. And Evernote, of course, is great for taking notes on multiple devices. Stock. Everything's stock, literally, apart from Facebook. I've only thrown it in there because I don't use it. I only have it on there because some people haven't moved to Twitter yet. So I have to stay on Facebook for those who haven't moved yet. Square Enix. Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chrono Trigger. I have also got Final Fantasy Tactics. And of course, Swords of Mana. So that's a little tips thing I used to have. Oregon Settler because it's not bad. Ace Attorney, amazing game for the DS. And I was so happy when they brought it out for the iPad. Plants vs Zombies HD is amazing. I recommend it to everyone. Audible, for those audio books that I can't be bothered to read sometimes. I should probably get a sponsorship of them and sort something out. I'll get around to that. Another theory test. Khan Academy, great if you want to teach your kids stuff before they go to school. Highly recommended. Comics, also known as Comixology, is where all my comics are stored on there. Minecraft Pocket Edition, amazing game. Starting to slowly catch up with the PC version, very slowly. Letterpress, highly recommended. Golden Axe 1, 2 and 3, classic games. Streets of Rage 1, 2 and 3, classic. Altered Beast, Shining Force, a classic too. If you don't know what they are, then you're obviously too young to know what games they are. Game Dev Story, it's a staple for most people, it's an amazing game. Flight Control, not bad, it's different. Maple Sickness, again, I don't recommend it really, it's just for those who are big fans of the series. Pocket Planes is like Flight Control but cheaper. Tiny Wings HD is amazing. Highly, highly recommended, that game. Jetpack Joyride, of course, everyone knows that's good. Pac-Man, we all know what that is. Everyone should know what Fruit Ninja HD is by now. But Fruit Ninja Skittles, now this is a cool game. Don't know what it's taking so long to load. Okay. So let's give this a go so you can see what you do as you fill the rainbows, it says. And watch out for the bombs, of course. Ah, missed it. By the way, sorry if this is laggy. I've never really recorded like this before. It's a free app, by the way. I'm not being sponsored to show it off. I just like it so much I'm saying about it. Ah, there we go. A little pinata. And there we have it. Let's throw in some bonuses. Now my score is 2,640. So there we go. I'm gonna treat that. So you guys, let's see if you can score higher, and if you can, then you have to do a video response to tell me, guys. So that is Fruit Ninja versus Skittles. Moving on to Sonic. I have Sonic 1, Sonic CD, Sonic 2, Episode 1 and 2, etc. They're all scrambled everywhere, to be honest, at the moment. All Blade, not bad, it's like this guy, but yeah, not as funny. Flicker, as well, my pictures are, of course. Doodle Jump, fun game. Wolfenstein 3D, recommended. Wolfenstein. Duke Nukem 3D, classic. Mega Man 2, classic. Prince of Persia. Plague Inc. is a great indie game. Final Flight is classic. And about Banana King. Now let's move on to X-Men. Of course, it's classic arcade game. Whereas Mod Water is great for kids. Sims Medieval is, of course, I've not played it, but it was good on the PC. Nimble Quest, great indie game. Levamp, I haven't really got around to play, so I can't say on that. Prince of Persia Retro is, of course, classic. Mega Man X, everyone must have this. Plants vs Zombie, I don't know why it's on there because I've got the HD version, that should just be for the iPhone. Temple 1 2, it's not bad, don't really recommend it. Carmageddon, from the PS1 days. Good old classic, it was the first ever violent game I brought. You actually score points for killing people with cars. So there you go, not bad. Civilization Revolution, it's not quite up to par with the PC version, of course, but it's great for casual gaming for like 2 minutes or 5-minute ones, it's not bad. Bad Piggies is meant to be a successor of Angry Birds. SimCity, great if you want to waste a lot of time, but if you don't want to waste time, don't touch it. Vey, good RPG from the old days. Doom, of course, is classic FPS. Limbo, the legendary indie developed game. Angry Birds Space, Angry Birds Season, Angry Birds Star Wars, Angry Bird Rio. You get the picture. They're all okay. Badland, great. Airwalks, haven't played it yet. Magica is an amazing indie game too. I highly recommend it. Evertales is an RPG which isn't too great, but I was planning to stick out. Back to the Future, of course. Kingdom Rush Frontiers, I haven't got to play yet. Kingdom Rush Frontiers I haven't got to play yet, but the Kingdom Rush Originals was great. Swords and Sorcery is an amazing indie developed game for the iPhone and iPad. Highly recommended if you like indie games. Scribblenauts was on a DS and it was a good game, so I thought why not get it on here. Beat Sneak is a really clever idea. You tap along to move and to avoid things and to escape and attack, etc. It's a great game. Machinarium is an amazing tap game. So if you're one of the people that likes to tap around and find stuff or fix stuff, this is for you. Prince of Persia Classic HD, FM Gym for the old arcade days was amazing. Paper Monsters is okay. And Crazy Taxi, if you remember this game from like the late 80s, early 90s, you deserve a medal. Seriously, it was an amazing game. It was one of the best games. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, not much to say about that. Tiny Bang Story is like Machinarium, but a bit smaller, but it's also quite fun. Kingdom Rush, I said about that earlier. Ace Attorney, not as good as the other one. Autumn Dynasty is like Dynasty Warriors, but for the iPad. Civilization Revolution, I said about that. That's another version, I've got a couple for some reason. Street Fighter 2 Collection, great game. Battlefield Bad Company 2 is for my FPS fix. Worms 2, you know, everyone knows that. Walking Dead, amazing game, highly recommended. So here we go to the games that I haven't fully downloaded yet, because I'll probably delete them after this video, because I can't be bothered to play them all. Saturday Morning RPG is great for those who have good childhood memories of watching stuff on Saturday mornings. Of course, it's got like stuff, references to Power Rangers, references to Transformers, etc. You get the point. This is the Layton's Brothers Mystery Room. A good Layton's Brothers, good on the DS, but I'm not too sure if I like it on the iPad. Broken Sword, amazing storyline, amazing game. It's one of the best games in existence. There we go. Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 7 or 1 to 6. I can't recall. Worms 2 again, but a different version. Cthulhu Saves the World RPG. It's okay, it's got its points. I can't recall what this game's called, but all I know is it cost me 60p. I think it was, I don't know, don't ask me. Well, Borderlands Legends, that's it. It's not quite as good as the original Borderlands, but it's cheap, so why not? Another Street Fighter, because I've got the whole collection on there. Driver, great game from the PS1 days too. There's the other song that goes on about. Principles, okay, you're going to have to not quote me on this because it's hard to remember the title. Principles of Darkness and something 3. Great indie game, highly recommend you try it. Arcade sort of style. Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, I've got Grand Theft Auto 3, China Wars, etc. Bastion, great game. I love the voice narration in it. It's all perfect. And down here, we have my calendar, mail, Q Music, Newsstand, and Safari. Yes, I actually use Newsstand. And so that's a quick look through what I have running on my iPad. Thank you all for watching day 5. I look forward to doing something more interesting day 6. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way, guys. Take care.